Okay. How's that sound? Can you hear me? Testing 1, 2, testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2, testing 1, 2, testing. Sounds good.
they doing? Testing. Oh, yeah, that works. Okay. Hello and welcome to the Lake Region State College 2018 Practical Nursing Program. I want to introduce our 2018 nursing graduates in the Practical Nursing Department or program. Brittany Scorsese, Megan Preen, thank you. Oh, we're going to go back there. Robin Parker, Jayla Mogg, Mallory Kuntz, Carly Kennelly, Andrea Jorgensen, Brittany Jans, Brenda Hokel, JC Heisler, Maria Hawkins, Peyton Gage, Madison Foss, Haley Fleming, Rebecca Eberly, Reagan Brown, and Anna Belgard. I'd like to call upon Reagan Brown to give a welcome.
All right. Good afternoon and welcome to the 2018 PN pinning ceremony. We are gathered here today to celebrate a huge accomplishment in our lives. We would also like to take the time to thank those who have supported us through this journey. I'd like to recognize the staff and faculty of the nursing program. Will you please stand? We have Julie Trainer, the director of the Dakota Nursing Program, and her administrative assistant, Kathy Jacobson. Karen Clementage, the director of the Lake Region State College Nursing Program, and the rest of the faculty, Melissa Mosier, Kate Halverson, Sherry Wise, Kimberly Brown, Donna Weigel, and Barb Hogland. And the Lake Region State President, Doug Darling. Once again, thank you all for taking the time to celebrate this accomplishment with us. We would not be here without you guys today. And I'd like to call upon Mallory Kuntz to lead us in a prayer.
I'm going to have you all bow your heads as we pray. Thank you, Lord, for helping me through the hours of study and training I'll do, giving me a keen mind and healthy body too, so a nurse's career I can pursue. Thank you for placing in my heart compassion for others to impart. May my hand be instruments of love as I seek your wisdom from above. Guard my thoughts and my tongue, so words of encouragement are sung. Give me strength wherever you lead, as I lean on you for my every need. May nursing never be just a job that I do, so lives I touch be a ministry from you. Help me submit to the great physician's commands, as I remember life and death are in your hands. And through it all, may I learn and grow, for these lessons of life I need to know. Lord, help me be perspective too, and give me courage as only you can do. Lord, please help me from all harm, for I know I'm safe in your sheltering arm. And Lord, how I pray to you and others will see the kind of nurse you'd have me to be. Amen. I will call Brittany Scores to do our student speech.
Hi everyone, and thank you for coming and supporting each and every one of us. My name is Brittany and I got picked to do the student speech in honor of this class. I think it's payback since I was the quietest one out of all 17 of us. It sure has been quite the year we have had. Walking into class the first day, not knowing a single one of you but Becca, sure was nerve-wracking. What was worse than that was sitting through 280 hours of class together and completing 432 clinical hours in less than a year. The 280 hours we spent in theory would have been a really big nightmare if it wasn't for Robin's wife, Amanda, keeping us sane with all of her baked goodies. Sitting back writing this speech made me realize how much we have been through as a class. We have laughed together, spent birthdays together, spent every holiday the last year sick to our stomachs worrying about the last test that was right after break. We spent our lunches at clinical scarfing down food, talking about things that would make most people nauseated. And most of all, we made it all together. We must thank our instructors. They have given so much of themselves. They have unselfishly shared their wisdom, their mistakes, their best memories, and finally, their knowledge with us. They saw the competent and caring nurse within us when we couldn't see that nurse ourselves. They nurtured our strengths and showed us how to improve our weaknesses. They didn't make it easy. Sometimes it felt like we were being pushed beyond our limits, but they weren't. They laughed with us, they cried with us, and they showed us compassion and understanding when we needed it. Just a little something from my class. I challenge all of you to embrace the future with open arms. The future belongs to those who believe in their dreams. Today, we have made those dreams reality. Fortunately, we are armed with the education, the friends and family, and the ambition to make our dreams reality. Be happy for who you are today. We should all remember this is just the beginning. We are nurses, and the definition of a nurse is that we will never be bored. We are always going to be frustrated, and we are surrounded by challenges every day. Our shifts feel like an eternity, but in reality, there is so much to do in such little time. We will carry immense responsibility with very little authority. We will step into lives and make the most of all and make a difference.
So why are we here today? Today we are here to get a pin. A nursing pin really is a badge of honor. The history of the pin is that it's a badge that's usually made of metal or gold or silver, and it's worn by a nurse that represents their nursing program or their nursing school in which they graduated from. They're traditionally presented by newly graduates by their faculty, and they're pinned in a pinning ceremony, and that's why we're here. It's a symbol in welcoming them to the profession of nursing. Most pins have a symbol on them, often representing some type of history in that nursing program or in nursing education. The ancestors of the nursing pin have a Maltese cross on it, and it's a symbol that represents the Maltese cross of the Knights of Hospitaller. And it represents those that are caring for the communicable diseases during a period of where there's a few hospitals that were around. And we today, the modern design have come a long ways, but most of them have some kind of symbol on it, like a cross. The Maltese cross is some nursing educational institutions like ours have been incorporated into the pin instead of their own seal or logo, such as those of the nursing organizations and universities. The pin is still worn by many on their uniform today. And usually I wear mine from my nursing program just to remember when I entered into practice, and I hope you will too. So I'm going to call Sherry Wise up to read the cards for the nursing graduates, and those that have been asked or honored to be asked to pin their graduates today, I would ask you to go to the stage right, I guess your stage left, and meet your graduate right by that podium, okay?
So welcome again, and our first graduate today is Anna Belgard. Today, Anna is getting pinned by her daughters, Neve and Arya. They are the reason she went back to school and her motivation to finish. Even though without them, she probably would have gotten more studying done. But where's the fun in that? She would also like to thank her parents for the unconditional love and support they took Neve this summer. And Anna is so grateful. Anna would also like to thank her instructors, especially Kate. Melissa was the one you could cry with, which Anna did a lot. Kate was the one who gave her the truth, no matter what, when Anna would go cry to Melissa about it. Lastly, she would like to thank her fellow classmates, her sister Leah. They were the type of therapy she needed to get through this year. Thank you. Our next graduate today is Reagan Brown. Reagan is being pinned by her parents. They have given her endless support. Mom, thank you for being the only one who understood my stress and attitude this past year. I know I can count on you for anything. You make me a better person. Dad, thank you for all the hard work you do. You have shown me that great things can be accomplished with dedication. I'd also like to thank my family and friends for the love and support this past year. Our next graduate today is Rebecca Eberly. Becca is being pinned by her older sister Rochelle and son Logan. Rochelle, you have always been my rock, the person I look up to. I wouldn't be the mother or nurse I am today if it wasn't for you being such an inspiring role model. Logie Bear, you are the best thing that has ever happened to me and showed me that I can love something unconditionally. Also, I would like to thank Ryan for being Mr. Mom and loving our son the way every child should be loved. Lastly, I would like to thank my whole family for believing in me and pushing me to do my best. I love you all. Haley Fleming. Haley is being pinned today by her mom, dad, and fiance Cody. Nursing school is not something that can be done alone. In the past year, these three people and countless others have provided endless encouragement, inspiration, and support. Thank you to my mom and dad for providing me with a place to live, food to eat, and an ear to vent to. Thank you, Cody, for encouraging me to move home and pursue my dreams. Without that support, I don't know that I could have been graduating here today. Lastly, thank you to my family, instructors, and classmates. You have all played a role in my path to becoming a nurse. Thanks for being my support. Madison Foss. Madison is being pinned today by her grandpa. He has always been a calm and quiet support in her life, which she is thankful for. She is very grateful for all the years of support he has given her. Madison would also like to thank the rest of her family and friends for their love and support this past year. Peyton Gage. Peyton is being pinned by her mom and dad. She wanted to thank them for supporting her and putting her through nursing school. Peyton has asked me to read something to her parents on her behalf. Mom and Dad, you have both sacrificed a lot in your lives so that I wouldn't have to sacrifice anything in mine. Thank you. Maria Hawkins. And Maria has chosen Lake Region State College nursing instructor Kate Halverson to pin her today. Maria chose Kate because she has been one of the major supporters as an instructor, advisor, friend, and mentor in the beginning. Maria was afraid of the unknown and not meeting her potential in nursing school. Kate and the other nursing faculty have set the foundations and given Maria the skills to be successful in her future career path. Kate instilled the knowledge and capabilities for Maria to be a fearless and hardcore nurse like she is. Maria would like to thank Kate for all the support and mentoring throughout the semesters. Maria would also like to thank her family and friends for being another huge support in her life. Lastly, she would like to thank everyone for coming who supported her along the way. J.C. Heisler. Today, J.C. is being pinned by her mother, Melissa. J.C. chose her mom because she has been very encouraging, inspiring, and supportive throughout her whole life, especially while being in the nursing program. She also wants to thank her family and friends for the motivation and support as she pursued her dream of becoming a nurse. Brenda Hokel. Brenda is being pinned today by her 3 children, Taylor, Taryn, and Thomas. They have been so supportive over the last year and have been patiently waiting for this day. I would also like to thank my husband, Greg, for all of his love and support and for all of the parenting, cooking, and cleaning he has done while I studied and did homework. I also want to thank all of my family and friends for all of their love and support. I want to thank the amazing instructors I've had. They have put countless hours, and thank you for making this day possible. Lastly, I want to thank my classmates for making this last year so memorable and fun. Best of luck to you and all the years to come. Brittany Jans. Brittany is being pinned by her fiance, Nick, because of his love and support during the last year. Thank you for always encouraging me to keep going and cheering with me on every success, and being there for Emma when I needed to focus on school. Your patience and understanding through this time has been motivation for me to keep going and accomplish my dreams. I look forward to our future together. Andrea Jorgensen. Andrea is being pinned by her mom, Jerry. Andrea chose her mom to pin her because she inspired her to be a nurse. She would like to thank her family for supporting her during school along everything else in her life. Also, a special thank you to her sister, Megan, who gave her several tips and tricks to get through nursing school. Growing up with a family full of nurses, she always told herself she would never be a nurse, but here she is completing the first step into her nursing career. Carly Kennelly. Carly is being pinned by her mom, dad, 2 sisters, and nephew. Although Carly wants all of her family members to pin her, she would like not to be stabbed multiple times on stage. So Carly has chosen to be pinned by her oldest sister, Alyssa. Alyssa is currently an LPN and attending RN school. Alyssa has been a great motivator for Carly to pursue her dreams of becoming a nurse, as Carly has looked up to Alyssa her entire life. Carly hopes one day that she can be half the nurse Alyssa has been in her career. Carly is forever grateful to her family members for being patient with her, as she has been sleep deprived and wired on coffee for the last 11 months. Without you all, Carly wouldn't be where she is today. She would also like to thank Erin Morstead for letting Maria, JC, and Carly talk nursing all the time when around her. There wasn't a day that went by that this didn't happen, and they are all confident Erin could make it through nursing school now as well. As a last thank you, she would like to thank her classmates and Melissa, Kate, Donna, and Sherry for instilling vast amounts of knowledge in a short period of time into her brain and keeping her sane throughout this wild journey of becoming a nurse. She will always remember and be grateful to everyone who helped her on her way to this fulfilling nursing career. Mallory Kuntz. And Mallory is being pinned by her grandma, Esther. Grandma, you have been there for me since day one. I am the person I am today because of you. You were always one call away when I needed advice or a cool down. You inspire me every day to be the best that I can be. I would be lost without you by my side. I love you very much, and I will continue to look up to you throughout my nursing career. I also want to thank my family and friends for always being there and supporting me. I couldn't do it without you. Jayla Mogg. Today, Jayla is being pinned by her boyfriend Stetson and her stepchildren. She chose them to pin her because they've been the support and motivation she needed throughout this wild ride they call nursing school. She would like to thank Stetson and her stepchildren for keeping her sane when she wanted to give up and reminding her of why she started this journey. Jayla would also like to thank Stetson for the unexpected surprise of their baby girl that will be arriving in November. Robin Parker. And Robin is being pinned today by his wife Amanda. Robin would like to thank his wife for all the love and support she has given him during this past year and for encouraging him to pursue this new career in nursing. Not only did Amanda help support Robin, but every Sunday while Robin sequestered himself away to do homework, Amanda would spend the afternoon baking snacks and cookies for the whole class. Robin can't thank his wife enough for everything she has done and is looking forward to being done with school and spending time together again. Megan Preen. And Megan is being pinned today by her boyfriend JJ. She wants to thank him for being supportive and staying quiet during the nights she had to study. It was a long and tough journey at times, but she couldn't have done it without you. And now we have our quiet little mouse, Brittany. Brittany Scores. She is being pinned today by her dad, mom, and boyfriend, Adam. Thanking you three because without your dedication, I wouldn't be up here today. Mom, sorry for distracting you at work with my 15 phone calls a day and for making the 1,500-mile trip to support me today. Dad, thank you for telling me every day that it will be worth it in the end because I lived by that this past year and it sure is true. Lastly, Adam, thank you for putting up with my grumpy nights, making me supper when I was nose deep in my book, and supporting me this whole way. I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for you being just as devoted as I was. Thanks in advance for the fish fry tonight for our friends and family. Congratulations, graduates. And I would like to introduce Maria Hawkins. She will be coming up and reading the Nightingale Pledge.
Thank you, Sherry. Can I please have current graduates please stand, and any remaining nurses in the audience, can you please stand for the Nightingale Pledge? Okay. Yep. I solemnly pledge myself before God in the presence of the assembly to faithfully practice my profession of nursing. I will all my power to make and maintain the highest standards and practices of my profession. I will hold in confidence all personal matters committed to my keeping and practice of my calling. I will assist the provider in their work and devote myself to the welfare of my patients, my family, my community. I will endeavor to fulfill my rights and privileges as a good citizen and take my share of responsibility in promoting the health and welfare of the community. I will consistently endeavor to use my knowledge and skills in nursing and use them wisely. I will zealously seek to nurse those who are ill wherever they may be and wherever they are in need. I will be active in assisting others in safeguarding and promoting the health and happiness of mankind. Thank you. And Robin has the presentation now.
I would like to start out by thanking everyone for gathering here today for this momentous occasion. Fellow classmates, instructors, family, and friends, we are all here for one reason: to celebrate and acknowledge that one journey is ending just as another is about to begin. We started out on this journey together just under a year ago. Looking back, I remember feeling intimidated, overwhelmed, and a bit apprehensive, but with a sense of excitement all at the same time. I distinctly remember on one of the first days of class, our instructors thought it was a fun idea to have us participate in an icebreaker activity. Each student was required to provide 2 truths and 1 lie about themselves. I don't specifically recall what I came up with, but I do remember sitting in a circle with these strangers, trying to figure out which of their statements were accurate. The icebreaker activity was meant to get us out of our comfort zone. I noticed some students appeared to be extroverts and were comfortable talking in the group, while others, like myself, were more introverted. But we were all required to participate in this activity. I could feel my heart pounding and my hands sweating as I sat and waited for my turn to come. This was definitely taking me out of my comfort zone. Fast forward 11 months, I am here speaking in front of all of you. Little did I know, this activity was nothing compared to what was about to come. Nursing school was definitely not easy. It consisted of countless hours of studying, clinicals, stress, classes, breakdowns, and more stress. We literally have dealt with blood, sweat, and tears to get to where we are today. As a class, we all work together by supporting, motivating, and encouraging each other to stay on top of things. Throughout the program, we have grown into intelligent and compassionate people. The friendships we have formed gave us the strength to continue and excel. It also took commitment, dedication, and hard work, which is why we are here today. We may not all be together on the next part of our journey, but I will never forget all the memories we have created together. For my classmates, give yourself a pat on the back because you made it. I know your family, friends, and instructors are so proud of you. I am also proud and honored to be here with this amazing group. Just under a year ago, we were strangers, and today we stand as friends and potential future colleagues. As I close, I want to thank our instructors for guiding us in a pathway to success. You provided us with leadership, which taught us how to become compassionate caretakers for the patients we will ultimately be responsible for. Thank you for making this program a welcoming and enjoyable learning environment. Not only did you want us to succeed as nurses, but you genuinely cared about our lives outside of school. Thank you again for coming today. We invite you for refreshments over at the Bergstrom Technical Center, where we have been studying the past 11 months. Again, congratulations to my classmates. I have no doubt you will be amazing nurses. I wish you the best in your future endeavors.
Well, that concludes the program this afternoon. We do invite you next door, across the parking lot at the Bergstrom Tech Center for refreshments. I think we need one picture of the big group together. We never get to see them out of their scrubs and all dolled up, so we need at least one picture, right? So if you guys stand up and we'll get a picture, if you guys can organize